Welcome to Exam Sale. This 5-minute guide breaks down the syllabus for test prep, leadership in energy and environmental design, and shows what to focus on for each domain. The LEED exam covers 9 domains with exact weights you need to know. LEED process 19%, project surroundings and public outreach 13%, energy and atmosphere 12%, materials and resources 11%, water efficiency 11%, integrative strategies 9%, indoor environmental quality 9%, location and transportation 8%, and sustainable sites 8%. I will summarize what each domain tests, the difficulty, estimated study hours, assessment type, and the important topics to master. LEED process carries 19% of the exam and is a medium difficulty domain estimated at 8 hours of study with conceptual and scenario-based assessment. You will learn organizational structures and credentialing, including the US GBC mission, GBCI roles, LEED rating systems, certification tiers and point thresholds, credential maintenance, and minimum program requirements. You will also master certification management, registration and submittal, LEED online functionality, credit interpretation requests and rulings, use of addenda and the pilot credit library, project boundary definitions, and how prerequisites differ from credits. Project surroundings and public outreach is weighted at 13%, easy in difficulty, requires about 4 hours of study, and uses conceptual and scenario-based questions. This domain teaches macro-level impacts like the triple bottom line, life cycle assessment and life cycle costing, regenerative design and net zero goals, and atmospheric impacts such as global warming potential. You will also learn to evaluate hard versus soft costs in green building and apply regional priority credits and local context to the business case for sustainable projects. Energy and atmosphere makes up 12% of the exam, is considered hard, and needs roughly 10 hours of study with conceptual and scenario-based assessments. Expect to dive into building envelope thermal performance, HVAC efficiency and controls, lighting power density and daylighting strategies, and renewable energy systems both on-site and off-site, plus carbon offsets and energy metering. The domain also covers atmospheric protection topics including refrigerant management, ozone depletion and global warming potential, phasing out CFCs, natural refrigerants, and building commissioning processes. Materials and resources accounts for 11%, is medium difficulty, estimated 8 hours of study, and assessed with conceptual and scenario-based items. You will learn sustainable material selection and transparency tools like environmental product declarations and health product declarations, material ingredient reporting, cradle-to-grave and cradle-to-cradle cycles, and sourcing of bio-based, rapidly renewable, and salvaged materials. The domain also covers waste management strategies such as construction and demolition diversion, recyclable storage requirements, source reduction, composting and reuse of existing structures. Water efficiency is 11% of the exam, medium difficulty, with about 6 hours of recommended study and conceptual and scenario-based assessment. This section focuses on reducing indoor, outdoor, and process water use through strategies like fixture labeling and indoor water reduction, xeriscaping and outdoor water savings, cooling tower management, and use of non-potable sources such as rainwater and greywater. You will also learn water metering and submetering requirements and how to set baselines for water consumption calculations. Integrative strategies is weighted at 9%, easy in difficulty, with an estimated 4 hours of study and conceptual and scenario-based assessment. Candidates learn collaborative and holistic design processes across discovery, implementation, and occupancy phases, and how interdisciplinary team collaboration supports systems thinking and feedback loops. Expect simple box energy modeling, water budgeting and site analysis integration, and documentation of owners' project requirements and basis of design. Indoor environmental quality carries 9%, is medium difficulty, requires about 6 hours of study, and is assessed conceptually and through scenarios. This domain emphasizes occupant health and comfort with ventilation and air filtration standards, low-emitting material requirements to control VOCs, thermal comfort parameters and controls, and interior lighting quality and daylighting. You will also study acoustic performance, noise control strategies, and controls for environmental tobacco smoke to support productivity and well-being. Location and transportation is 8%, easy in difficulty, with roughly 5 hours of study and conceptual and scenario-based questions. Learn site selection priorities like sensitive land protection, brownfield redevelopment, surrounding density and diverse uses, and access to quality transit and multimodal connectivity. The domain also covers bicycle facilities and storage, reduced parking footprint strategies, carpooling incentives, and green vehicle charging infrastructure to support sustainable mobility. Sustainable sites also represents 8% of the exam, is easy in difficulty, and suggests about 5 hours of study with conceptual and scenario-based assessment. This section focuses on minimizing a building's immediate ecological impact through site assessment and ecological surveys, habitat protection and restoration, and providing open space and community connectivity. You will also master rainwater management and low-impact development, heat island reduction techniques, and lighting design that limits light pollution. Use this breakdown to allocate study time by weight and difficulty and to focus first on energy and atmosphere and LEED process, while reinforcing medium and easy domains with targeted practice. Review the listed topics, practice scenario-based questions, and use the estimated study hours to build a realistic plan. Good luck with your LEED test prep, and remember, steady, focused study will pay off on exam day.